If you want to create massive wealth, I want you to think long term.
You know, if you're in Vietnam and want to know about business, actually, if you're anywhere and want to know about business, you might want to check out Tom Peng. He doesn't fuck around. Yeah, Tom Peng. He's A-okay. Peace.
So people that work with me, all right, they're generally very surprised by how long term I think. I always think very, very far away. And generally, I like to say this to people, like, we're here for the long term, right? We're not here fly by night just like for a short time and then disappear. We're here for the long term, right? So we are not necessarily looking for immediate benefits. We're looking for long-term benefits, right? Sometimes we make short-term sacrifices. Maybe in the short term we don't make money. Maybe in the short term we have to fire people, or maybe in the short term we have to, make certain sacrifices. We do so because we know we're fighting the long game. Like we're trying to win the long game, right? And let me tell you this: of all the successful business people that I deal with, that I talk to, and also don't even consider that. Consider all the companies in the world that that are successful. They play the long game. They don't play the short game, right? They are here for a long time. They think 10 years, 20 years, and some of those companies even think a century ahead. Where they want to be, a century from now. I'll give you some examples. Elon Musk with his SpaceX, he is thinking a century ahead. He's thinking how he's gonna colonize Mars, and that's not a 1 year, 2 year plan. That is a decade, century plan, right? So the really, really successful people, they think very long term, and they're willing to make the short term sacrifices, And I see a lot of businesses, they only look at their short-term interests. Do I make money right now? That's all they think about, right? And those companies generally don't grow because they don't have a long-term vision. They don't have a long-term strategy. They're just for the immediate benefit. So that's why they will stay small. It's the companies that think, super long-term, right? They're gonna be $1 billion company 10 years from now. Those are the companies that are gonna, reap the real benefit. That's gonna dominate the market, and they're willing to make the necessary sacrifices today. To answer the question, Tom, why do you think so different? Why do you think such a long term? Why do you think like an investor? Yeah, that's right. I think like an investor because I am playing the long game. I'm not here for 10 months, 5 months, 2 years. I'm here for the long haul. I want to build a company that I can pass down to generation. Not necessarily my kids, probably not, but I'm building a company. I'm building something that's gonna last beyond my lifetime, right? And that's how I think. And when you think like that, that's when you start building billion-dollar companies. All right, and the proof is in the pudding. Don't look at me, look at all the successful people. What are they doing? What are their long-term plans? Do you know any billionaires that are successful overnight? No, it took them 20, 30, 40 years because they know how to play the long game. So take fucking action, think about your long-term strategy, your long-term vision, and follow that. Don't be a fucktard.